We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Good afternoon, dear student. Today we have discussed regarding the common base input characteristics and output characteristics of common base configuration of transistor. Before, in previous lecture, we have discussed in the virtual laboratory concept to discuss the input and output characteristics regarding the common base configuration of the transistor. But today in this lecture, we have explained why we can get this type of characteristics curve, whatever we can see or whatever we can observe in the virtual laboratory. So here we can discuss common base input and output characteristics. Input and output characteristics. So this is the topic related to this particular lecture. So first of all, I have sketched the diagram in the whiteboard. I have sketched the diagram in the whiteboard related to common base configuration of transistor. See this. Sorry, I have just first of all sketched the general diagram, so you have to able to understand. See this. This is the base terminal. See, this is the base terminal. This is the emitter terminal. And this is the collector terminal. Now, between base and emitter, one arrow key is present. Now, this is the resistor. See, this is known as VEE battery. This is known as RE. This is known as IV. This is known as IE. This is known as IV. Now, this is known as RC. And this is known as VCC. So it is the common base configuration of the transistor. It is known as common base configuration. This is the circuit diagram, which indicates this is the current IC. It is the current IC. Now we want to measure the input and output characteristics. So what is the input voltage notation? See here, VEB, it is the input voltage. VEB, it is the input voltage, and VCB, it is the output voltage. VCB, it is the output voltage. VCB, it is the output voltage. Now, input characteristics is measured between the terminal VEB and IE. Input current versus input voltage, and output characteristics we can measure between the VCB and IC. It is considered as an input side. It is considered as an output side. Now we want to measure the input characteristics. That's why base emitter junction. Remember that point for the proper amplification. or if transistor we want to use as an amplifier, at that time base emitter junction can be connected as a forward bias and collector base junction can be connected as a reverse bias. So base emitter junction can be connected as a forward bias, collector base junction can be connected as a reverse bias. So base emitter junction forward bias, at that time applied the forward characteristics of PN junction diode. At that time, we can apply the forward bias characteristics of PN junction diode. See this base emitter junction. Base consists of P terminal, where emitter consists of N terminal. Base consists of P terminal, where emitter consists of N terminal. That's why PN junction diode can be considered as a forward bias, but it is not equivalent to diode. Remember that point. It is considered as a some type of diode functionality. Why? Because doping in the transistor is different compared to diode. Doping in the diode it is equal, but in transistor doping is not equal. It is unequal doping. That's why uh, input characteristics is sketched between VEB and IE. Input characteristics is sketched between VEB and IE. So this is the complete diagram of common base configuration. And please concentrate here. If you want to measure the input characteristics, so make output equal to constant. Say suppose assume that VCC equal to 20 volt, and if VCB equal to 12 volt, if VCB equal to 4 volt, make 4 volt constant. If we can make 4 volt constant, then see this base emitter junction connected in forward bias. So base emitter junction connected in forward bias, so obviously diode characteristics can be developed. Whatever diode characteristics that can be developed, so we can say that here it is known as VEB. Here it is known as VEB, and here it is known as IE. Here it is known as IE, and here we can get this type of graph. See this is the forward bias characteristics. Here it is known as VCB. VCB equal to say 4 volt, and here we can take VCB equal to 6 volt. VCB equal to 6 volt. See this is the forward bias characteristics. If reverse bias voltage can be increased, then depletion region more penetrate towards the base. See this. If reverse bias voltage increase, then more depletion region penetrate towards base. See this here, VCB equal to 6 volt means what? Reverse bias voltage is increased. So reverse bias voltage is increased, then depletion region more penetrate towards the base. How it is possible, that I will explain here. See this. This is known as N terminal. This is known as P terminal. Here it is known as N. Here it is known as P, and here it is known as P, and here it is known as N. So more number of electrons. See this, here it is known as electron. See this electron. This is known as electron. This is also known as electron. This is known as hole. This is also known as electron. More number of electron can be available in the emitter, large number of electron. Now see, if you can increase the reverse bias voltage, see this is the voltage between collector to base. If we can increase the more number of voltage, then depletion region, whatever present here, I have sketched the depletion region. See this is the depletion region indicated with red marker. If you can increase the voltage, then depletion region is increased, and depletion region is increased, then here whatever positive charge present, it is increased. Recall my lecture related to unbiased diode. If unbiased diode, then N terminal create the more positive charge across it. So here whatever depletion region that can be present, it can be increased. So if depletion region is increased, then more number of charge that can be present here, it can be also increased. So more number of electrons, this positive charge always attract the electron. See this my symbol. This positive charge always attract the electron. See this is the attraction of electron. See this is the attraction of electron. See this is the attraction of electron. Say simply in Gujarati language, in common base transistor માં શું થશે કે reverse bias voltage વધારશો and depletion region ની width વધશે. જેમ depletion region ની width વધશે એમ collector current વધશે. શું કામ emitter current વધશે? કારણ કે more number of electron એની ઉપર travel થશે, એટલે સૌથી વધારે current emitter flow થશે if you can increase the reverse bias voltage. So it is the input characteristics of PN junction diode. It is the input characteristics of PN junction diode. So here write that, so emitter current increase. Emitter current increase. And input characteristics of PN junction diode. PN junction diode is similar to common base configuration of transistor. So it is the correct explanation related to chapter number 2. Remember that point, this is considered as a unit number 2. Common base configuration of transistor. So it is the correct explanation, common base input characteristics. Common base input characteristics, this is the topic that can be completed here. Now we have concentrate on the output characteristics. Remember that point, output characteristics means what? Output voltage equal to VCB. Output voltage equal to VCB. Output current equal to IC. Output current equal to IC. So it is the common base output characteristics. Now, see this. This is considered as a N terminal. This is considered as a P terminal. This is considered as a N terminal. This is considered as a N terminal. Now, in common base output characteristics, so that make input equal to constant. Make input equal to constant. Make input equal to constant. So here we can say that VCB and here current which is known as IC. VCB and IC, it is the characteristics of common base configuration, output characteristics. Remember that point, make input equal to constant. Input IE equal to constant, say it is known as 10 milliampere. IE equal to constant, say consider 10 milliampere. Now, see this type of graph. See, this type of graph can be possible. How it is get, that I will explain based on the characteristics. Make the different value of IE. First make IE equal to 10 milliampere. Then see what is the actual answer. Then we can get IE equal to 20 milliampere. Then check what is the actual answer. Already performed the experiment based on that. So please refer my previous lecture, then refer this lecture, so you will able to understand better what is the purpose of practical first, then explain the theory. Now see, this is the saturation region. Saturation region, it is known as active region. It is known as active region. And it is known as cutoff. It is known as cutoff. It is known as cutoff. Now, I have explained base emitter junction that can be connected in forward bias. Base emitter junction connected in forward bias. And collector base junction that can be connected in reverse bias. See this. Now, I will explain. It is known as emitter. It is known as emitter. It is known as base. In base, lots of hole can be present, and in emitter, collector, large number of electron can be present. Compared to emitter, it is less, but area is very large. Now, and here I have sketched the depletion region. See this. It is known as depletion region. Now, base emitter junction, emitter current is constant. IE equal to constant. IE equal to constant, or write here IE equal to constant. Now, large number of electrons that can be traveled towards the base. Emitter current is fixed. Collector base junction present in reverse bias. I have mentioned here voltage. It is known as VCC. Now, due to large number of electrons that can be traveled in the emitter, so number of electron can be increased. But remember that point. At I equal to 10 milliampere constant, if you can increase the VCB, see this. This is the VCB. Here VCB equal to 1 volt. Already explained the characteristics in virtual lab. VCB equal to 2, VCB equal to 3. If you can increase the VCB, then there is no change in the collector current. Why? Because collector current is flow due to the emitter current. Why collector current is depends on emitter current? That I will explain. See this is the depletion region. This is PN junction diode. Doping is different, but it is considered as a PN junction diode. Now, large number of electron can be traveled towards here P terminal. So it is considered as a hole. So if electron can be loose here, so it is responsible for the creation of which charge? Positive charge. Responsible for the creation of which charge? Positive charge. Responsible for the creation of positive charge. See this. And here consider a p terminal negative charge. But obviously positive charge effect, depletion region is more positive. Why? Because area of collector is very, very large. Collector no area વધારે છે એટલે depletion region બહુ positive હશે. Due to this positive charge, if electron loose by collector due to p terminal present, then more number of positive charge can be created across it, and this positive charge always attract the electron. Please try to understand this concept. This positive charge always attract the electron towards the collector. So internal barrier potential which attracts the electron towards the collector. Please try to understand very carefully. First statement, if you can increase the VCB, then there is no change in the collector current. However, collector current, it is more depends on emitter current. Collector current, it is more depends on emitter current. Collector current, it is not depends on directly depends on VCB. If you can VCB increase, then there is no change in the collector current. That's why we can get this type of graph. And due to this reverse bias voltage, also leakage current can be flow in the circuit. So it is the first point regarding the explanation. I have explained this, or I have write in the notebook, I have write in the book whenever I have free the whiteboard. Now next point. Now next point, if you can decrease the VCB up to 0 point, means what? First point is that VCB increase, then there is no change in collector current. Collector current is more depends on emitter current. However, in entire circuit, obviously emitter current is large. Why? Because emitter is used to emit the electron. That's why emitter current is always high compared to collector current. So what is the formula? And due to reverse bias voltage, leakage current can be flow. Leakage current is flow due to the, see this, in n-type semiconductor, hole can be present, and in p-type semiconductor, electron can be present. So combination of hole and electron, this hole and this electron, it creates the leakage current. I will mention, see this, it is known as leakage current. Combination of hole and electron in P and N and P type semiconductor material respectively, it is known as leakage current. So it is known as leakage current. Now, so in active region, see, it is in active region, current is flow due to majority charge carrier plus minority charge carrier. So it is the explanation regarding the active region. And if we can make VCC equal to 0 volt, then there is no change in the collector current. If we can make VCC equal to 0 volt, means if you can remove this battery and simply connect this wire, then if we can make VCC equal to 0, then there is no change in the collector current. Why? Because if we can make VCC equal to 0, then due to this internal depletion region, which always attract the electron towards the collector. See this internal barrier potential developed at the collector base junction. This is collector base junction. So due to internal barrier potential, always attract the electron towards the collector. Due to this internal barrier potential, emitter electron is attract towards the collector. So here at VCB equal to 0, see this VCB equal to 0. So IC current is maximum. Here IC current is maximum. Here IC current is maximum at different value of IE. So it is considered as a maximum collector current at VCB equal to 0 volt. Now, third case, see this, if you can remove the battery, then still current is flow in the circuit. Reverse bias voltage, maximum current flow. VCC equal to 0, still current flow in the circuit. So what should we can do? Apply the forward bias voltage across it. Means what? Change the polarity of battery. Change the polarity of battery. If you can change the polarity of battery, at that time suddenly current can be goes to the 0. Why? Because if you can change the polarity, at that time circuit can be considered as an open circuit, and in open circuit current is 0. See this, current is 0. And if you can increase the voltage, from 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 2, 1, 2 to 3, 2, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, at that time more forward bias voltage is present. Due to this forward bias voltage and due to this forward bias voltage, maximum current can be flow, which is known as linear current, which can be considered as a linear current, So transistor can be entered into saturation region if both junction can be considered as a forward bias. If both junction can be considered as a forward bias, then transistor can be considered as a saturation region. So it is the correct explanation. It is the correct explanation related to common base output characteristics. It is known as common base output characteristics. So it is known as saturation region. It is considered as a saturation region. At this, both junction can be considered as a forward bias junction. So due to majority charge carrier that can be flow between the collector base junction, at that time we can get this type of straight characteristics. See this very carefully. Straight characteristics we can get. Here it is not straight. Here graph is constant. See this very carefully. This is the difference between saturation and active region. Very helpful for MCQ. Here graph is straight. Here characteristics is linearly increased. Means what? In saturation region, Ohm's law can be satisfied. But here Ohm's law cannot be satisfied, or Ohm's law cannot be applied in the active region. Remember that point. Ohm's law cannot be applied for the active region. Ohm's law can only apply for the saturation region. So it is the last characteristics of graph of saturation region, active region, and cutoff. That is the difference between the cutoff, active, and saturation. In cutoff, both junctions are reverse bias, so only leakage current can be flow in the circuit. That's why graph is very low. But in active region, it can be act as an amplifier. In saturation region, it can be act as an on switch. So please try to understand this topic very, very carefully. Please try to understand this topic very carefully. Please try to understand this very carefully. And also, I have discussed with in PDF. Also, I have sharing the PDF to you. Also, I have sharing the PDF to you in this particular lecture. I have explained with the help of writing also. So I have sharing the PDF from my mobile. That's why I have used this particular form to transfer this into laptop. See these characteristics of common base configuration. Okay, I have checked from the Google Classroom. I have also developed the facility to Google Classroom for all the student can download the material related to any subject uh, with reference to subject to subject. We have developed the material and provided to the students. So students can able to download the particular material. See this chapter to modify. See this PDF that can be shared in your computer in your in this PDF. See this the formula. See this the common base configuration. See this. This is the output characteristics. Output characteristics already explained. Already explained. Case one, case two, case three. All the topic can be discussed here. And this is the last equation. IC equal to alpha time IE plus ICBO. IC equal to alpha time IE plus ICBO. See this, beta equal to IC divided by IE. Emitter current is always large compared to collector current. That's why alpha is always less than 1 in common base configuration of transistor. In common base configuration of transistor, alpha is always less than 1. That's why common base configuration, it is not useful. It is just understanding the concept. It is just useful for the understanding of the concept of transistor. Understanding the concept of transistor. So it is the output resistance delta VCB upon delta IC. It is known as dynamic resistance. See this very carefully. See this very carefully. It is the equation of dynamic resistance delta VDC upon delta VCB upon delta IC. See this the equation. See this is the equation delta VCB upon delta IC. It is the equation of output resistance, and IC equal to alpha time IE plus ICVO. It is the equation of common base configuration. So it is the entire explanation related to common base configuration. Real time application, common base is not used because current gain is very low. Why? Because input current is IE, output current is IC. See this equation. See this equation. Input current is always large. Emitter current is always large compared to collector current. Why? Because due to 2% of electrons that can be combined with hole. That's why IC is very low. IC is low compared to IE. So IC equal to alpha time IE plus ICVO. It is the last equation that can be related to common base configuration. Remember that point. Last equation for common base configuration. Thank you very much. Common base amplifier, current gain low, alpha is always less than 1, which is the symbol of current gain. Thank you very much.